Hey guys, Bearded Bricks, bringing you guys another LEGO City video. In the last one, we reviewed the Town City Square. In this video, we're going to be doing the bookstore and the townhouse. The set released for $1.99 about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it comes with several figures. We may go through them if there are any that are notable. More importantly, though, we'll be going through what's inside the set and why it's important for you to add it to your LEGO City before it retires. Before we begin, please hit the like button below. Let me know that you guys enjoy the content I'm making. Please comment below if you like or dislike so I get some more direct communication. And more importantly, hit the subscribe button so you guys know when else I post videos. But I'm going to get this Town City Square out of the way so we can get into the review. So, as you guys can see here, I have my little car for scale. The first thing you guys are going to see when you put this set together is that you have several figures walking along the street. And in LEGO Creator fashion, you guys do have the same light poles and the same street design that makes these sets so appealing in the first place. As you can see, the townhouse is more like a brownstone. It has the stairs that curve up the front steps with a Lego man walking up them. You have some figures outside the bookstore enjoying their day. And as always, this set is built in full 360. I'll give you guys a brief run around. Additionally, you have this really nice tree. I couldn't tell you what city or what it's based off of. All I know is that it is of the Lego trees that Lego has given us. It's not a generic, 1-2 piece tree that just goes up and out. It's built piece by piece and it looks great. I think that's one of the biggest takeaways, at least for me. I like vegetation. It's one of my favorite things whenever Lego makes it look good, just like the bonsai tree that I reviewed a while ago. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the meat of this set. So much like the city square that we reviewed a couple days ago, the tops of these sets are all just one piece that you guys can remove, much like the last build as well. All these sets are going to be like this just because it makes it more friendly for people. Now this one's a little tricky. If you go and try to pull it off, gotta be careful here because I did it before the video. So when you pull it off, it actually comes off in 2 pieces. So unlike the top piece, it comes off in a half. So you have the door and the patio out back. And then more importantly, if I pull off this, it's just the bedroom, which I will tell you right now, this bedroom looks really good. It's probably one of the most decorated Lego bedrooms that I've seen. You have a nightstand in there with a plant and a lamp, and the bed. I thought the bed from the Hocus Pocus set looked really good. This looks phenomenal. It almost looks like a dolls or like a Lego, like one of the toy sets that the Lego makes for the younger audiences, like the one-piece bed pieces, and it looks really good. But it's all brick built, and whenever you have it together, you just put it back on there just as one big piece. Now, getting into the second part of the build, which is the interior of the bookstore, we have the spiral staircase right here. We have this back door that does indeed open inside as opposed to outside. You have a nice patio with a little coffee mug out back so the old man in the bookstore can enjoy a book. And we have the windows out front. And then inside, as you guys can see here, we have a large grandfather clock with a lamp and a large black sitting chair for reading. It is a very nice interior with a little bit of a rug in there too. We have the next part of the build, which is the real reason people are going to buy this. So we have the interior, and these are actually 2 separate builds, by the way. If I separate them like this, they just connect via studs. Makes it a little bit easier for me to show you guys so I can give you a little bit more of a personal touch. So when I come in here with this, you guys will see that we have the interior of this townhouse. It has some space in there for a kitchen and a living room with some nice front windows up there. You definitely get that very lived-in vibe, but it is nice. You have 2 figures on the inside, and then on the back side of the house, we have a small little garden out back, so that they are self-sufficient. They care about their produce, and it's just a good build. You have a nice little fireplace in there as well, and it's just nice. And so, as always with these creator sets, I forgot to mention it in my last video, but all of these these houses, they connect with these little studs on these little Technic pieces on the side that you guys can see here. And it's where all of them, they have them on both sides. And you just grab them, slap them in there, and then you can join them, and it makes them a more stable connection. Another thing is this tree wiggles, which is really nice. I actually am a big fan of that. Additionally, there's a nice little bluebird in here to go with your little fall tree for this time of year. Now on the it's okay, he's dead. So going forward with the interior of the bookstore, we have the stairs here. We have a nice little kiosk here for the man to sell stuff. And just get a good look at that for you guys. We also have a back door here that opens and closes. I'd have to reach for it, but it does. I can confirm that. And on the inside of the bookstore, there is, I'm going to describe it to you guys briefly, and I'll put some footage on screen for you guys. So there's the kiosk there for the man to sell them with some money on it. And then on the back of the store, we have some more books that are made up of 1x2 plates. And then we have the staircase, and then an additional bookcase on the right side when you come in the store. And obviously, if you wanted to go through and make these changes, like instead of having it be a bookstore, you could make it into another house and just convert the furniture inside. And then when you're ready for it all to go back together, it all just slaps together. And the really cool thing about this set is, like, let's say I didn't want it with the townhouse. Maybe I wanted to build 3 or 4 townhouses together. You know, I could build 3 or 4 townhouses, connect them, and then put the bookstore on the other side of the downtown area, and it'll look more like it goes from residential to commercial. Another reason why I think these creator sets are actually awesome and more people should get into them. But putting them back together is as simple as this. You just slide them together just like that, and right as rain, they are connected. The only thing that you may have to do with this set if you go to connect it with anything is you may have to move one of your plates for your tree, as these pieces on the side have a tendency to bump with the lamppost on the town square or whatever edge piece you guys have. But yeah, ultimately I think this set is awesome. Again, the figures in this set are not the reason why you're buying this. You're buying this for your Lego City. I'll briefly put a picture of the Lego figures here on screen, but ultimately there's nothing too crazy or screaming at me to go through these figures. They are Lego City figures all in all, but the more reason you guys are buying this is for the buildings and what they offer to the greater part of your city. But yeah, as always, I've been Bearded Bricks. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.